Okay, so I will share screen. Does my PPT appear on your screen? Have you seen my PPT about formal invitation letter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start now. So, this is our learning objectives. Wait a moment. So, in the end of this lesson, I hope that you can correctly mention the characteristic of formal invitation and create a formal invitation letter in school or workplace setting. And then I'm sorry, it needs time to work. I'm sorry, please wait a moment.
So the PowerPoint doesn't work?
My PPT seems doesn't work, sir.
Maybe you can try to stop sharing and then do it again.
Yes, sir. Have you seen my PPT?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
let's move to the next section. So, what is formal invitation? Can someone read it for me? Can someone read it for me? Ada yang bisa bacakan? Siapa yang mau?
I can.
Okay, you may.
A formal invitation is an invitation which follows a dignified form, tone, or style in agreement with the established norms, customs, or values.
Yes, right. Thank you, Akila. And for example, there's an invitation to a wedding or an invitation to the graduation ceremony. So there is some dignified form, tone, or style which differs from informal invitation. Okay, next. This is the common format of a formal invitation. The first line is the name of the person who invite. And can someone read it for me? Ada yang bisa bacakan? Siapa? Okay, I will. The second line is the request for participation. The third line is the name of the persons invited. The fourth line is the occasion for invitation. The fifth line is the time and date of occasion. The sixth line is the place of occasion. The last line is the request for reply. Do you understand, student?
Yes, understand.
Okay, next. Nah, this is the social function of inviting someone formally to inviting people to formal and social events. And let's move to the linguistic characteristics. So in writing formal invitation, you write a simple, precise, and concise words. It's just like a one-page invitation, and you show all the detailed informations about place, time, date, and so finally, you have to be sincere. You have to use words carefully, the formal words, and the writing style should be formal. So how is it? Okay, next. Oh, so this is the format of layout. You have the addresses of the addresser and the addressee. You have salutation, body. The body consists of state for whom the invitation is and by whom it is given, reasons of invitation, date, time, place, RSVP, or please reply, and the signature. You can read it. Should we go to the next question? Do you understand with this format of layout?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And
And this is the ways of organizing information. You may include the reasons for inviting others, the detailed informations, and you have to be sincere in inviting someone. Next. So in the formal invitation, the text is written in calligraphy style. We'll find it out later. And in the formal invitation, date and time are written in words, not in numbers. Note these, students, the date and time are written in words, not in numbers. Okay, so this is the example. Can you read this example? Can
yes,
someone
I
read
can.
it? Can someone read it for me?
Uh,
Who wants read the invitation? Okay, I will read it. The Board of Directors of the Indonesian Educational Foundation requests the pleasure of Mr. and Mrs. Rahmat Riyadi at the charity dinner on Saturday, the 23rd of December, at the Sultan Hotel Ballroom. Proceeds benefit the Educational Fund. Oh, this is the name. Oh, this is the dress code, batik. This is the RSVP, or please give confirmation to Edo, the elements of formal invitation. The elements of formal invitation is a wedding ceremony invitation, the name of the host. So, for example, your parents want to invite others to come to your birthday party. Name parents is and then there's a friend invitation. cordially and the kind of event you held. Ask me after. See, so write the date. Don't write numbers, right? You understand, students?
Yes.
On
Yes.
Friday, the 12th
Yes.
of December at 7 o'clock in Gedung Kartini. This is the time, the venue, Jalan Gatot Subroto, Jakarta. This is the special instruction. If you want to add it, dinner will be served at 8 p.m. sharp. So in time, 8 p.m. in time. And then this is the request to respond or RSVP. This is the French language. You can translate it as please respond. The name Yani, the number, the email. Is this format clear? Do you have illustration if you have to write this formal invitation letter? Is this clear enough?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. This example is available in the PDF book. In your book from Kemendikbud. Okay, next. Responding to formal invitation. So, in this formal invitation, you can reply it with a kind of response card. So, the formal invitation should be responded to within 3 days. Jadi dalam 3 hari, kalian harus respon. And the replies have to be handwritten. Jadi tulis tangan, responnya ditulis tangan. Dan kalau decline, if you want to decline the invitation, reject the invitation, you have to include your reasons, right? So this is the example if you want to accept the invitation, should be handwritten, right? Mr. and Mrs. Edi Utomo accept with pleasure the kind invitation of Mr. and Mrs. Sujanto. And Mrs. Bo accept the reply how decline. Adjustment sendiri ada udah this one this is the to accept or decline the invitation. So I will give you the example of the responding card. This is the sample of responding card. Next. In this exercise, you may find out what is missing. The birth of wonderful and the request. May someone fill it? On the 27th of December at Gedung Soekarno, Jakarta. Okay, you may miss some part of formal invitation format. Can someone mention it? What is missing?
The
Maybe.
RSVP.
Huh?
Is it the RSVP?
Oh yeah, okay. The RSVP. Great answer. And what's next?
The signature.
Yeah, right. And what's next? This is only the 27th of December. You may miss the time.
The year.
And year. Okay, should we compare to this correct one? The kind of event. You may miss the kind of event. Maybe this is a kind of dinner or a gala dinner or else, and then you may miss the special
Fine.
yes. Okay, and then how to respond it? Maybe this is the example of a dinner invitation. So we can give response that Mr. and Mrs. Let's say Amelia accept the invitation with pleasure. Gitu ya. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I will give a quick quiz. Please mention some linguistic characteristic of formal invitation. You may choose either A or B. Jadi kalian bisa pilih salah satu dari ini. Mention some linguistic characteristics or format of formal invitation. You may answer one, entah A atau B, terserah. And you may write it in the chat room. Do you understand my instruction?
Yeah.
Do you understand my instruction?
Yes.
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 You may choose one question to answer, and then write it in the chat room. Okay, to remind you, there is some linguistic characteristics. And this is the format. Is it easy, right? Tadi Satria Mandala udah aku admit berkali-kali, tapi ini. Oke. Nah. Have you done it, students? So you can choose one question to answer. And you may write it in the chat room here. And you may screenshot it. Hello, students. Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you done it? Later, I will send the assignment for you. The deadline is 1 week after this. I will send it to your chairman. And I will share this PPT. Do you understand?
Yes.
Oke.
Yeah.
Jadi nanti tugasnya saya kasih ke Pak Ketua ya. I will stop sharing screen. Jadi, so today we have learned about formal invitation letter, about the format, the linguistic characteristic, the social event, the social function. Ada pertanyaan? Any question to ask? Nanti tugasnya bikin yang kayak tadi, formal invitation. Nanti PPT dan lain-lain saya kirim ke Pak Ketua. Any question to ask? Udah mau berakhir Zoom-nya?
No questions.
Do you understand? Nanti kalau ada yang nggak paham,